Hello everyone and welcome to a new video by Less Tax to Pay. Today we're going to be looking at Xero and creating bank rules. But just before I do, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We're doing videos every week on Xero, QuickBooks, Free Agent, Cashflow, Sage, Business Cloud, ClearBooks, Dext, Excel. We'll be doing videos every week on various different topics. But if you are returning, thank you. We have hit a milestone very recently of 200 subscribers, so let's keep pushing on. So let's get into the video. So today, like I said, we're looking at bank rules. There's a couple of ways you can do it and access it. So what you need to do is go into your bank feed. So we've got a bank feed here. You're going to scroll down your transactions and look for a particular transaction that you want to create a rule for. So I've got this one here of Cooper Street Bakery, so we can access it via the options, just create bank rule, or we can go up here and go bank rules, and that will just take us to the bank rules screen. So let me just create it down here, because this is the most likely option that you're going to choose, is when you're actually looking at the transaction, you just click on that little options and go create bank rule. So what we're going to do is say that the pay equals Cooper Street Bakery. It'll be a new or existing contact, and it'll be called Cooper Street Bakery. Okay, there's no fixed value. What we're doing is we're allocating 100% of the value of the transaction to the particular account. So we're going to call it a description, say subsistence. We'll give it an account. For this example, it doesn't matter. Legal expenses, 20% VAT, 100%. Set the reference. The reference is set from the reference. That's down to you how you want to set the reference. You can do it by check number, pay, description, reference. That's entirely down to you. Target a bank account, so you can run this rule on all bank accounts. So if it sees it in any bank account, it will run this rule. So I'll do for all bank accounts. Give this rule a title, Cooper Street Bakery. If I hit save. Now, if we go down to Cooper Street Bakery, you can see apply rule Cooper Street Bakery. All right, contact name Cooper Street Bakery. So it's going to create the item, but it's going to follow the rules that I've told it to do. And all then I need to do is hit OK. You can see here that there's one already been pre-done for 7-Eleven. So we can then go just OK. There's another Cooper Street Bakery. You can see it's very easy to create these rules for very standard transactions, like your bank charges, like the one up here. That could be a very easy bank rule that it deals with, and it gets rid of, makes your bank reconciliation a lot quicker with these rules. So now that's got rid of 3 transactions very, very quickly because it's already set. I've already told it that's what it's going to do. That's in essence bank rules. Now you can create bank rules for any transaction, as long as it's not a payment for an invoice where it's trying to match off the invoice, but your general day-to-day expenditure. If it's very, very regular, then you can set a bank rule. If it's a bit on the left field, it's a one-off, I probably wouldn't do a bank rule. But for the little transactions like your bank fees, and if you go to Starbucks all the time and you want to put that down, then you can. You can make a bank rule for Starbucks, you can make a bank rule for Costa Coffee, you can make a bank rule for McDonald's if that's where you go. Just so it's very, very simple and it's consistent. And that's the main thing, it's consistency. Because you don't want to do that Starbucks is one thing and Costa Coffee is another thing and McDonald's is another thing. So it just gives you that consistency. So when your accountant, like when people do use Xero and we then look at it, we can see the consistency of what they've done. They might have been put it in the wrong place, but at least then they've been consistent. We can go, it's a very easy journal to sort of move that into the right place or where it needs to be allocated to. We talk a lot about with our clients about trying to be consistent with their bookkeeping because it makes it easier for them and for us. Like I said, it might have been the wrong place, but that's down to them. But that's it for today. It's a very, very simple video. Very, very simple and very quick. But like I said at the start, if you have subscribed, thank you. We've hit a very, very good milestone. If you haven't subscribed and you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit that bell notification. If you like to drop a like, that's entirely down to you. But if you do like the video, it's always appreciated. And if you have a comment, any comment whatsoever, if it's asking more questions or if it's just to say thank you, then please, we do reply to every single comment. But until then, stay safe.